What is up everyone, and welcome back to the YouTube channel today. Today we are talking about the most asked about shot in golf. No, it's not about the slice for once. We are talking about hitting the draw. 80% of golfers play their golf game with a fade, and the other 20% play with a draw or a naturally straight shot. But 80% of golfers would love to be able to hit the draw shot. So today we're going to walk you through my 3 tips to be able to hit the draw shot. Let's get into it. Tip number one. Tip number one is, again, back to basics with everything we do. Setup. Setup is key. And we're not just talking about your feet, we're talking about shoulders, we're talking about hips, we're talking about knees in this area of the swing. So when you want to play a normal golf shot, you want to set up everything straight, right? So you want to be straight to this line, you have your hips, your shoulders, everything needs to be straight. So what we're actually going to do to play the draw, because the one thing we need to know about the draw is that it needs to start right. So instead of just aiming straight, we're just going to slightly move. We're going to move our feet to the right. Now what most people do when they try and learn how to play a draw is they just move their feet. That's where it goes wrong. What you then want to do is line your knees up, your thighs up, your shoulders and your body up. So it will actually feel like you're a little bit closed, which is fine, and the club head stays straight. You're then just going to do a few practice swings and you'll notice that you just naturally come around your body a little bit more, and that's all you need to do. So let me show you what this is going to look like. So here's my natural shot. I'm a fader of the golf ball. I like to play the fade, so this is my natural setup, and we're going to go ahead and hit it. I've absolutely nutted that as well. So that's the fade. Now let me show you the draw. So again, we're going to set it up, but now we're going to aim everything slightly right with the face still aiming to the middle. So here we go. Now let's hit this shot. And as you can see, a beautiful, beautiful draw. Started right, worked its way back in from the right to the left. That's the way to do it. So remember, tip number one, we want to aim every part of the body, and there are little ways you can do this. So once you set up to the ball, you're then going to put the club across your shoulders here, and then you're just going to turn it slightly. So from here, this is what it's going to look like. Normal setup. When you want to draw it, there, just close everything off just a little bit, and you can do that on your shoulders, your knees, your hips. Everything just turns a little bit more right. But remember, the club face stays square, okay? So for tip number 2 is actually ball position. Now, when it comes to drawing the golf ball, you want the swing path to be on the way down. You want it to be in and out, okay? So in the inside here, but pushing out to the right. So what does that mean? It means you're going to start pushing the golf ball and club to the right. So how do we do that? How do we generate that? Now what we do is we stand here and we've aimed everything right. We're now turning, so the club is already rotating that way and underneath us. But now we need to make sure when we hit the ball, we push it out and let the hands turn it over. So what we do here with the ball position is most people with woods, which is correct, have it quite far forward in their stance. What I like to do is just move it back half a ball, maybe even a ball. This just allows me to feel that my path is easier to draw the golf ball this way. A lot easier to draw it than if it's far forward in my stance. Because if it's far forward, the club face wants to go left after hitting it. Whereas if it's a bit more center, it can be pushed out a little bit more. So let's go ahead and hit the ball. Nice. So I'll show you again from down the line. So again, very easy to think of this section as a D like this. So the club face comes in and then goes that way. So it's kind of like that D. But what I'm saying is if it's further forward, you're further down on the left-hand path of the D. I don't know if I've explained that quite well, but I know what I mean. But anyway, we're going to put it slightly further back in our stance, turn everything to the right, make sure we're set up, and now give it a good whirl. Remember, club face straight. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you know the best part is, I never used to be able to draw the ball, ever. And now I can. So tip number 3, this is where you're going to need a prop. Now, if I was you, do not pick a solid prop. Here I've got a head cover, okay, a head cover. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put the head cover there. You've probably seen this drill many a times from many different people. But what you're gonna do is put the head cover probably a little bit behind the ball, but enough room that you can hit the shot without hitting the head cover. Most people that play golf attack the ball from over the top, which means the club head comes from above the ball and cuts across, and then you hit that fade. What we're trying to get everyone to do here is to attack the ball from the inside and push it out. Now this head cover, if you come over the top here, you will hit this head cover, and the head cover is going to bounce down there. It's going to, you know, you're just not going to be able to hit a good shot, but you're going to know your path is wrong. So this head cover here should allow me to attack it from the inside and turn through. So let's just see if I can actually do it first. So here we go. And look at that. That is incredible. Actually incredible. So again, the reason we use this head cover is to stop you coming over the top, which generates this type of movement. So here we have the ball, right? If you come over the top, you come at it this way, you hit the golf ball, and then the club still goes towards this way, which creates a slice spin. So it starts off left or straight and then fades to the right. What we're trying to do here is get the club coming from the inside, kind of like how you kick a football, to push out and to generate that type of spin. It's a genius drill, but it does take some balls. Let me show you one more time. And there you have it. It is as perfect as you get. And there you go. That's my top 3 tips of how to draw the golf ball. If you have enjoyed this video, please smash the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, turn that notification bell on, follow me across all my socials. I've recently just started uploading reels and updates to Facebook as well, so please make sure you follow me across there. But most importantly, let me know in the comments section how this helped you. Did you start to hit draws? What did you struggle with? What did you not struggle with? Let me know. I want the feedback. I want to be able to speak with you. I want to help you get better. I also want to build a community and just have a lot of fun with everyone that watches these videos. So there you have it. How to hit a draw in 3 simple steps, eh? Simple as that. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you tune in every day this week at 7 p.m. for a brand new video. And as always, most importantly, stay chopping.